It's time for the moment you've been waiting for.
Hello everybody, it's Coolguy and welcome back to a brand new episode of FireSide Chats with Coolguy. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. Oh, clap it up, clap it up. It's been a while, it's been like a solid 10 months, right? Yeah, 10 months. Yeah, 10 months. 10 months. I've been busy, you know, I've been making more playing more games as usual, you know. It's been fun. Past the milestone of 130 to 144. We're still climbing, baby. We're getting there, yeah. Thank y'all, obviously, for that milestone. And I can't wait for what the future holds for this channel. But I'm here in my little cabin abode here, talking about the most recent news in the gaming and headspace of the world right now. As usual, recently there was a state of play that showed a lot of new promising games for the future of PlayStation and obviously to other consoles and PCs and shit like that. Let's start off with the big one, God of War. Yes, God of War was shown heavily in this place. For instance, they literally announced a trilogy remake of the first 3 God of War games. Now, how do I feel about this?
Woo! Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo!
This is great because, you know, it's been a long time since we had like the God of War collection on PlayStation consoles. I think the last one, like collection wise, was on the PS3. Well, like it's cool that we get. Oh, well, technically also when they brought God of War 3 to PS4. But it's cool they're actually a God of War trilogy remake of their first 3 games, which is great because I love those games, but there are a lot of fucking bugs in those fucking games. I hate some of the puzzles in those things. I hate it. I don't like it that much. But I'm glad they're seeing it being brought to modern consoles, and that the original voice actor for Kratos, T.C. Carson, is coming back to voice some. Yes, that's right. T.C. Carson is returning to voice Kratos after a long period of time, ever since, what was it, Ascension? Or maybe the God of War Ragnarok DLC, probably. Maybe he was in that, I don't know. But it's great to see him back, voicing Kratos. I love Christopher Judge, but I did get a meaner Kratos. They get the guy, T.C. Carson. And also, it's cool that they also shadow dropped a new God of War game, which was a 2D side-scroller called Sons of Sparta. Now, it looks pretty cool. It's apparently a prequel to the God of War franchise as well, after you had like a bunch of them. But it's cool they're having another one to like tell a story of Kratos and his brother. And you know, it's cool. It's a small side-scroller game to play with your friends. Once you finish the story mode, of course, then you can unlock the 2-player mode. But it's cool. I don't know why people are mad about it. It's a cool addition to the franchise. I don't see any problem with it. We also got shown a Ghost of Yotei game, a new one, but it's a multiplayer game. It's Ghost of Yotei Legends. It's basically what they did for Ghost of Tsushima, where they had a online counterpart, which you play with your friends and like do samurai shit. I don't know much. I don't even play Ghost of Yotei. I only played the first one. It looks pretty cool, interesting. It's going to launch on March 10th, and people will get it. All the Ghost of Yotei players will get it for free when it's part of the 1.5 update with the game. We also got shown a John Wick game, a new John Wick game. Now there was a rumor a good while back where there was going to be a AAA John Wick game and a AAA Saw game editor put on the screen right there. Boom. Yeah, that was supposed to happen. And now I guess that rumor is partially true, because we're getting a new John Wick game. Which question means, will we get a new Saw game too?
Yeah.
Another announcement they showed at the place was showing more of the Marvel Tokon game, and showing the characters coming to it, and that's the X-Men. Yes, the X-Men are coming to the game. And they're pretty cool, you know. They got Steve Blum back as Wolverine, because that's the only guy you can bring in to voice him. Can't wait for the game to come out in August 6th. Apparently pre-orders do start on February 19th, so that's basically already passed already, so yeah, guess you got those extra skins too. Can't wait. We also got a huge announcement for Konami. 2 huge announcements. 2 Jews. One of which was a Metal Gear Collection Volume 2. But here's the thing. the bastards got it. Those sons of bitches actually got Metal Gear Solid 4 off the shackles of the PS3.
Yes! 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 Yes!
Yes, they finally got that game off the PS3 after a good long time. And also we're getting Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker too. It's cool. I mean, we finally get the collection that we all have. We have all the games on modern consoles. Until Volume 3 happens, they get like the other games like Acid 2, Portable Ops, pretty sure. Maybe Vengeance, but that's also on modern consoles, pretty sure, like PC. Until they get that done, the Metal Gear Solid franchise is not done yet. Until they obviously make a remake of like all the other games, what like they did for Delta. That'd be pretty cool, actually. That'd be pretty cool, honestly. But they also showed off a new game too, Silent Hill Townfall, which is another game in the Silent Hill franchise that's not in Silent Hill, but who gives a shit? I do, but who cares? It looks really great. It looks very cool. It's gonna be another prequel game, game that was years before Silent Hill, the games all happens. It's pretty cool. Looks pretty cool. The main character is a black character. People are mad about that. Besides the controversy, who cares? It's first person as well. This is pretty cool. I like when they switch up from being third person franchises to being first person for a few games too. That's pretty cool. I like that aspect. It looks really good. The art style, the gameplay, the visuals look immaculate. I really like it. And I'm actually excited for the game pretty well. And also excited if they show, if they do show more gameplay at the Summer Games Fest, as well as some gameplay for Silent Hill Remake, because that's happening too from Bloober Team. I know that happened like months ago, but it's still cool that's happening, you know. Another thing that was also announced, besides all the Konami shit, was a Star Wars racing game. Yes, a new Star Wars racing game called Galactic Racer, and it's gonna come out later this year. But it's gonna be a racing game, obviously. But it's gonna have 12 people, I'm pretty sure, and it's gonna go to spanning different planets, highlighting different racing vehicles like pod racers, fucking everything. We're gonna have it's gonna have different places and shit. It's coming back to the franchise. All my niggas know. But besides all the state of play news, let's talk about some more gaming news, some more travesties, and some things that can make the franchise or game company more elevated, more cooler and more, bring it up to the higher point it could possibly be. That's right. I'm talking about how Phil Spencer retired.
You what?
Apparently he's retiring on next week, which shame is very much of a shame. Kind of don't know why he's retiring, because he's been here for since the 2000s, I think, maybe. I don't know. But they also are bringing in a new face of the franchise, or not franchise, new face of the business. That being of Asha Sharma, who used to be the core president of Core AI at Microsoft, but has assured to people, or to the game of Xbox, that they will not pivot fully to AI, and that they will stick to just making games and being cool as ever. And said that video games are an art form itself, and they are trying to make the return to Xbox be fully how it was back in the Xbox 360 days, making more new games, making games exclusives, competing with Sony and Nintendo, and making Xbox consoles relevant again, apparently. Which it's interesting to say, It's interesting to say, it's not... I've seen people say online that this is the death of Xbox, but I feel like maybe having a new leadership could bring in the new era Xbox, where it was back in the Xbox 360 era, not into the Xbox One era, where if you didn't have online, you had to just go buy an Xbox 360 instead. That's kind of a weird spot of the franchise, or Xbox in general. But that'll be all for today, folks. Tune in next time for another lightning round or Fireside Chats talk. Of course, I've been Coolguy, and as always, stay cool.